What's going on, everybody? It's Silent Fox here with another video, and for today for you guys, I'm gonna be playing more Genshin Impact. And today for you guys, I'm gonna be doing the final story quest that I have, which is Hao Tao. I think that's how you say her name. I don't really know how to say her name, and I feel really bad for it. But yeah, let's get into it. Thank you. I just want to say thank you to all the guys on my previous videos. I can see all the comments, and thank you very much for commenting. Um,
Why did we come here? Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
I thought it'd just be best to just start this off
Not that
by
Paimon's scared
seeing.
or anything. Just, concerned for your safety.
I can't remember. Was she released close to Halloween? I think she
It's just
was.
that this is how lots of scary stories go. You're in an empty place, in the middle of nowhere, there's barely any light, and then just when you least expect it, a stranger comes out of... Quick, do something!
Didn't you say you weren't scared? Didn't you say you were concerned about my safety?
Paimon's intuition says that anyone we run into here is going to be far from normal.
Okay.
If he gets us, he's gonna eat Paimon for sure.
Who are you?
I'm a traveler. I came from beyond the heavens. That seems too extra.
Traveler? Are you from one of the other nations? No, I've never seen your kind of attire before.
Yeah, I'm from the heavens.
Could it be that you traveled from the other side?
Yes,
I'm just here for a funeral.
I'm a
I don't mean
ghost.
to offend. No matter who you are, there's no need for any ill will between us.
Wait, Undertake. What's an Undertaker? Wangshin Funeral Parlor. That's the place where Zhang Li is a consultant. If you guys don't know what a consultant is, it's basically a guy who doesn't actually work for the company like full time. He just works there part time. He does like a little bit of jobs here and there.
Seems he's just your average scaredy cat. He
Does-
looks more afraid than Paimon.
But you're kind of terrifying. Yes, Ted.
I'm not! Paimon's super friendly looking.
Well, your name isn't super friendly. You're named after a demon.
Don't be afraid. We come in peace.
Okay.
Gods protect me!
No! Stop freaking out and stand still.
Relax. Yes, whatever you say. Please stay your hand.
I'm curious. Like, so the whole game was made by
Don't come any closer. I mean you no harm. Don't.
it
Don't
was
touch
made
me.
by the company which made this game is
Hey,
Chinese
I already said
based, I'm pretty
nothing's
sure.
gonna happen.
And the name Paimon, right? It comes from I know there's a lot of different things called Paimon, but
Was it
the first
something
thing,
Paimon
like if you
said?
Google Paimon right now, like go to
Let's go
Google,
after him.
literally
Let's do
the first
something
thing pops
stupid.
up is uh a demon called Paimon. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get demonetized for saying that, but basically that's like the first thing that pops. Well, Paimon from Genshin Impact and that are like the first two things that come up. So like I'm not sure if they just chose the name by random or it's to be something.
Director, there's a ghost after me.
Let me guess. The director of Wang Shu Funeral Parlor is a lolicon, like a 60-year-old lolicon,
Oh?
right?
Don't get too excited. These are clients, not ghosts.
Of course. Why am I not surprised? This clearly, the people who made this game love lolicons. This lady's probably like 60, but she looks like she's freaking 10.
Exactly. We said we're not ghosts. Why would you calm
I don't know
down
why I
and
say
let us
lolicon.
explain?
It's a lolly. I keep on saying lolicon.
Clients
Lolicons are
doesn't
people
seem
who
quite
like
right
lollies.
either.
That's what a lolicon.
Yeah, forgive me. This is one of our new undertakers, Meng. It's his first time working a funeral, so of course he's afraid of his own shadow. Funeral.
Wang Shu Funeral Parlor?
Oh, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor!
Zhang Li is a
Zhang Li is a
consultant there.
consultant there. They deal with this stuff a lot, right? Oh, you know Zhang Li? Well, that saves me a lot of explaining. I'm Hu Tao, the current director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, responsible for, well, trifling matters having to do with
Did she say
immortality.
Hong Tao? Okay.
A satisfying trade to be in, though, and Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor is well known around town. Whatever the request, I'd be glad to hear it.
The voice actor, I don't think we fall into the client category.
Yeah, if we are looking for Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor's help, this is hardly the place we would come to.
By the way, I'm just saying that like her voice sounds very familiar. The voice actor's voice.
But you see, I wasn't referring to clients in the business sense. Everyone who enters this mortal realm will be a client of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Sooner or later. Well, that's dark. Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor welcomes advanced reservations. When you choose us, you'll never have to worry about what might be around the corner.
Basically, what she's saying is, if you die, she'll grant your request, whatever.
But be sure to book the right date. Pro tip, it is a living nightmare trying to get flowers at short notice. Speaking of dates, if you're struggling to decide, please do come and talk it over. I'd hate to see you still alive and kicking when your big date comes.
What? Wait, is she threatening to kill?
Down. That's... you...
That
There's a
all
lot to
sounded
unpack
very
here.
bizarre. Is everyone at Wangshu Funeral Parlor weirdo? This seems rude.
You'll have to excuse her. The director is a rather unique individual. Allow me to explain. We'd heard that there'd been some supernatural activity at Wuwang Hill. To restore calm here, we performed a funeral ceremony. It went very smoothly. According to the director, we shouldn't be expecting any more issues in the near future.
Wang Sheng Funeral
Oh ho
Parlor,
ho ho!
Wang
You
Hill,
don't know.
Funeral. What more is there to say? These three belong in the same sentence.
Oh ho ho! There's no. You don't know the half of it. There's probably we're gonna have to fight some giant boss ghosts or
You
something.
two, on the other hand,
Gonna become
have no business
Ghostbusters.
coming to Wuwang Hill. You being here is not normal.
Mhm.
Maybe your understanding of normal isn't quite
I'm here on an adventure.
Adventure? You must hail from the Adventurers Guild. Then you are one of our distinguished clients.
Distinguished.
What, to be precise?
Yes, because I get it. If you guys don't get the joke, basically what she's saying is, you know, I'm not gonna explain it
What?
because
What do you mean?
it just ruins the joke. When you explain
That's
jokes,
just
it just
how we
ruins
gauge our
them.
clients' importance. We have 4 levels: wicker, bamboo, wood, and marble. The higher the grade, the better we'd like to get to know you.
So I'm guessing marble, it means you're not gonna die anytime soon. Wood is like maybe wicker is like you're gonna die very very soon. These two mean you're gonna
But
die.
I've
Like,
just only heard of this.
Well, that's because I only just thought of it. Oh, don't look so shocked. Oh, take a look. Our adventurers spend the whole day scaling mountains, clearing domains, and smiting enemies. Danger and peril are their bread and butter.
oh, actually, it's the opposite way around. Wait, I'm
Clients like
confused.
these deserve better treatment. Taking an interest in their daily lives will ultimately benefit not only them, but also
Oh,
me.
okay. No, I was right. So basically, what she's saying is, she takes better care of you because you basically risk your life more. I think that's the thing. Um, how subtle of you? How subtle? I don't know how to say that. Charming.
Touched a nerve, did I? I'd have thought any adventurers who dare come here would be used to conversations like this. Anyway, I have a favor to ask. Recently, Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor has been trying to strike a business deal with the Adventurers Guild. With you acting as an intermediary, it would be so much easier.
What's in it for me? I don't really want to take part in your business.
Let me think what I could offer you as a reward. Or perhaps there's a favor I could do in return? We're looking for someone. We've asked a lot of people, but nobody seems to have a clue where they are. This seems like something right up my alley. I can even inquire with the ones who no longer speak for. You see? Helping me will be worth your while. Come on then, my able
Don't lie
assistants.
to me.
Let's
Listen,
get down to Liyue Harbor and do some business.
listen here, okay? I literally walked someone from Liwa to freaking Mondstadt, thinking that she would help me find my sister. Now you're telling me you can help me, so you better stick.
When did we become your assistants?
Because because the person I walked all the way to Mondstadt, if you haven't watched that video, says, "I'm sorry, we don't have anything to help you with right now. So wait a little."
Wangshan Funeral
If you
Parlor.
guys don't know what I'm
The
talking about,
ones who
go to watch a video from me called
Uh,
um
she's a weird
get
one.
new loli in Genshin Impact or something with loli in it, and then watch that video and you'll understand what I mean. Okay. Uh,
You again. Look, I told you, we're not interested in the kind of cooperation you describe.
Come on, there's no reason to get upset. Look, one of your members is an avid supporter of my proposition.
I have to agree. Just hear out. Just hear out.
Since our last negotiation, I've come up with a new proposal, which I think you'll find has far more benefits for you. First things first, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor will prioritize the Adventurers Guild requests above all others. You'll also receive 100 of our signature wooden coffins for free, together with your first order. That's not all. We also provide an on-site cadaver collection service covering almost all regions in Liyue. Now, we do charge a slight premium for a very small number of especially dangerous areas, but don't you worry about that. I promise you it's still very affordable.
I must say she's a very good salesman. This girl, for being a lolly, she must be old because look at this. A slight premium for a very small number of special dangerous areas. Basically, what she's saying is, she basically says, "Oh, we're gonna, you can, we charge the same rates for everyone in Liyue. We cover all areas, no matter where they die. But if it's certain areas which are the more dangerous, which obviously adventurers will go into more, if they die there, then we don't
I don't think you're
cover you on
hearing me.
this premium."
Okay, all right. I get it. You want to bargain a little more, but our offer as it stands is already quite a good deal. Don't just think about it. An adventurer's life is full of unexpected threats. It's only natural to take precautions. Mend the roof before it rains, as
Yeah, no. I'm not so sure that saying applies in this context. Speaking of precautions, I'd rather focus on keeping my adventurers safe in the first place. It's time for you to go.
I
I
agree
have to
with her.
attend to other matters.
Oh, she's the branch master, so she's this adventure guild's like master, I guess.
oh, wait, hold on. What would you say to a group discount? 30% off for parties of 10?
She's trying to. This girl, she's trying to sneak the. She's trying to steal so much money from the.
Director, please, you did your best. We don't need another clash with the Millilith.
If Paimon understood all that correctly, it seems like she's trying to sell them the funeral parlor services.
Mm-hmm. I side with Lana on this issue.
Yeah, nothing left to do here. Let's go back to Wangsheng Funeral.
I remember with Wang Sheng funeral.
Rejecting a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's their loss.
Okay, I have to walk away.
Some things are inevitable. It's only a matter of time.
At least we get dialogue while we walk there. But at the same time, this girl's too obsessed with death. I must say. There she is. Why, hello.
Seems like the old ways are the most reliable after all. Mung, are you done preparing our promotional material?
My apologies. I'm only about halfway through.
Trust me, they're going to work wonders. This marketing strategy has been used by Wangsheng Funeral Parlor for generations.
By the way,
Clients in need come to our door and write down their commissions on blank wooden tiles. Then they squeeze those inside the parlor through the crack under the door. I fulfill the requests written on each tile to make sure our clients are satisfied with the service, no matter if it's an obituary, cremation, or funeral that they seek.
I was gonna say, like, we've spoken to a lot of characters that like playable characters already, but like one of the characters we haven't seen as yet that we can actually talk to, like Chung Yun has his own story thing. We've spoken to a majority of characters, I think, and most of them have been in either events or something. But one character I haven't seen at all as yet is Fischl. Like, I'm pretty sure.
It is a bit of a hassle also with the constant back and forth.
No,
Okay,
Director,
wait,
I'm
I'll
not
say it
asking about the
afterward.
wooden tiles themselves, but about the special offer they advertise.
Special offer.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor should keep up with the times. Just think about it. If we don't attract new clients, we'll be left with nothing, won't we?
Mm-hmm.
Business development is a crucial element of every prosperous
My
enterprise.
my
I've been trying
okay.
various marketing strategies ever since I became the director.
My thing is, what does Zhang Li actually do? If you guys know what I mean, like, what does he actually do to be uh like, how does he help the funeral parlor? I don't understand because he's a consultant, which means he gets jobs from the board. What type of jobs? Like
I put
collecting
up
stuff.
posters just like all the other shops,
Oh,
but the Millilith promptly removed them.
now that I think about it, maybe they get Zhang Li to speak about old funeral and like how traditional historic funerals are, happen. I
Then
think
I
that's what.
organized the Wangsheng Visitors Day, but no one showed up. Well, that doesn't come as a huge surprise. And finally, I discovered that the traditional ways are the most reliable after
Yeah,
all.
that's what I
I
mean.
took inspiration from the wisdom of previous directors. So now, I go from door to door looking for people and organizations willing to cooperate. Just like during our visit to the Adventurers Guild. The other method I'm trying is using the wooden tiles as coupons. Just by writing things like, buy one, get one free for the holder of this tile on them.
She's trying to rob people.
What do they buy and what do they get? A solid and durable second home, of course. Well, they may not need it right away, but they can be sure that when they do, it will still be as good as new. It won't start deteriorating before you finish doing so yourself.
This
That's the
girl's.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor quality
She's basically
guarantee.
just trying to sell people their own death, if you know what I mean. Like, she's trying to just sell them coffins and stuff, saying if you keep that talisman on you, when you die, you basically get a free coffin or
All right,
whatever.
Mung. Keep adding those special offers
She's
to the
really.
wooden tiles.
She.
The future of our
I feel
business
like the
depends on
Wangxun
it.
funeral parlor is like a concept of like insurance, if you know what I mean.
I'm still not sure this will work.
Like, she tries to go the route of pre-planning your
Oh, I
what
get it.
happens when you
You
die.
think that our
So it's
special
basically
offer is not
insurance.
comprehend. It is true. I was offering all kinds of great benefits to the Adventurers Guild because they are a new client. But in doing so, I neglected my old clients. You're right. It's unfair. Let me do some market research. Wait here, my faithful assistants. I'll be back with you in a moment.
I
It
wonder.
shouldn't take
I
too
wonder
long.
how old this lolly is.
I told you we're not your assistants! Guess we got dragged into somebody else's business again.
Paimon, so true, so true. Investigate the Wangxun funeral parlor surrounding. Okay, before we do that, I just want to show you characters. See, so we've met. Actually, we haven't met certain characters as well. We haven't met her. Like, if you guys remember, you please comment down below. We haven't met her as yet. We've never met her. I mean, she was supposed to be at the festival. I didn't see her. I mean, he has his own thing. We haven't met her, but we've heard of her before. So we haven't met her either. Noelle has her own thing. We met. See, fish. So one, two, three. Yeah. So these three characters we haven't seen at all. When I mean see, oh, four. Sorry. When I mean see, we haven't even like saw them in the background of a thing. What I mean, actually no. Let me correct myself. We haven't seen like they haven't had dialogue as yet, like in the story, like speaking to the traveler. Like we haven't seen them speak to the traveler. I'm guessing the next. I'm guessing in the next update, this um Baudo, I don't know how to say her name. Her and Fischl are gonna have very important roles, maybe because they Electro, and we're going to the Electro Nation next. Maybe. Okay, this is kind of a spoiler, but Bao, um, I don't know how to say her name, but she has a ship, right? Okay. Just before we start, she has a ship over. Where is it? Where was it? She has a ship here. You see this? ship. I'm just gonna put it over here, just so you guys can remember. So she has a ship all the way over here, right? And the reason I found out about her was because you get these missions. I didn't show you guys, but you get these missions. Open pearl. Wait, open pearl. Long. I'm gonna make a video on this, but basically they give you missions to do. So I'm guessing maybe if we finish the missions, we get to meet her. Maybe. Oh. Okay.
You must be the director. Not us! We're just very curious about Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and Hu Tao.
Hu Tao.
Well, I wouldn't get too curious if I were you. Too much knowledge isn't good for ordinary. The director is
Ordinary
when it comes
folk.
to what should and shouldn't be known.
Oh, this is funny. She called us ordinary folk. Does she? I just want to say she calls us ordinary folk. Does she see that this little girl is floating next to her? I'm sorry, I sound so pissed, but like, you know what I mean? It's kind of obvious that we're not normal. Honestly, let's be honest, guys. If you saw somebody floating next to you, are you gonna think they're normal? You're just gonna be like, oh, it's just floating. I mean, like, I know they have magic and stuff in this world, but seeing a tiny person float, and like, to be fair, Paimon doesn't technically have like a race, if you know what I mean. Like, we haven't seen anybody her size, like, floating around somebody else. Well, we haven't seen anybody her size, like, met somebody that's the same size as Paimon, or is the same species. We don't even know what species Paimon is. Like, what's her race, I guess. Maybe she's a fairy. I think that's maybe what she is.
That's settled then. Write it like this. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor Bumper Sale. Buy one, get one free. Buy two, get three free. More for your Mora.
Wait, what? Buy one, get one free. Buy two, get three free. Mora for your Mora.
I love it. Better than all that lifeless brochure stuff.
It's
We want people
that's
to
such
get
a
warm
robbery.
and fuzzy.
because the only time you'll ever use is if you die, and
But Director,
you only need one.
Isn't lifeless the name of the game in this industry?
Yes.
That's old hat. We're opening up new ground.
Yes, we kill people for. We kill you for. We will kill you and bury you for the right price.
Why does Wangsheng Funeral Parlor need to open up? Yes, Director.
Poor guy's giving up. Right, we should get going. I am
Is she
not letting the
really?
business
Guys,
escape
do you
us.
guys really think she is the chief of the funeral parlor?
We? Who else? Do you see anyone else around here? Oh, well, you probably wouldn't see them if there was. Stop adding little afterthoughts like that. It creeps people out. Just a joke. Sorry. Everything you see is everything that's present.
Comforting.
moment,
It's
at
good
least.
to think before you speak. Comforting.
Lighten up. The way I see it, people make death scarier than it really is. What people truly fear about departing this world is suffering and regret. To deal with the trauma, they let their imaginations run wild with notions of ghosts and evil spirits. Oh, baseless fantasies.
This
What
this
we
is my
end up
point.
with is a
The-
topic that
like,
people
what?
are
How
morbidly
old
afraid
is
of
she?
talking
Because
about.
I,
If I don't broach the subject, then Wangsheng Funeral Parlor won't be long for this world. Oh, more approachable and appeasable than you'd imagined? I wouldn't say that. Let's just say at least it didn't hurt us.
my point is, this is what they love doing. They make these lollies, and then they make them like 60 years old. Because I've never heard of yet somebody that's like 10. I'm guessing her age is 10. I'm just guessing. Her age speak like that, thinking of death in such a manner. Like, it's a good sort of a good mindset of how to think about death, but I've never heard it.
You must have come across a particularly
Oh my
ferocious
gosh.
entity. How should I put this? Most spirits are incapable of harming ordinary folk. The job of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is to guard the border between life and death. One component of this is correcting notions of death and the afterlife that people may hold. Simply put, for those unable to see the border, they're best kept as far away from it as possible. So for ordinary folks, the best case scenario is ignorance of all matters concerning spirits in the afterlife, or even better, a belief that none of it exists.
Ah, I
Then
see.
you really don't have any excuse for spooking the heck out of people.
Exactly.
You make it sound so abominable. I'm just trying to get them to see the humor in it all.
That's why people think you're weird. I've yet to see the funny side.
I never thought you'd be such a bore. Never mind. If you stick by me, everything will become clear. All right, let's get going. Follow me.
Director, wait! What about Big G?
Big G? Who's that?
Oh, nothing. Just something Mom's been pleading with me to take care of. Should be a piece of cake.
Where
Ah.
are we going?
Oh god.
To visit an important potential client. I'll lead the way.
Let's see if it's some like. Please be like a character, like a playable character. Up, up, parkour. Nope, it's just a random little
Sorry, who are you?
little woo.
Hello, I'm Hu Tao,
I mean, I'm not to
director of
judge,
the
but
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
little woo.
Okay, so
Little
why would
Wu
someone
kind
from
of big.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor be looking for me?
Nothing major. How are you feeling these days? Any aches or pains? You shouldn't ignore them, by the way. Very often they're an omen of something terminal. When we're healthy, it's easy to forget the crushing fragility of life. So, aches and pains, best to keep an eye on them.
What are you getting at? I'm in great health and enjoying life very much, thank you.
Now she's just using tactic to scare people into taking insurance.
Go and find some other poor soul. Good.
Well, thank God he didn't fall for it.
Why did they get angry? What's wrong with a few earnest health tips?
They're earnest, but also it can be considered as a tactic
Paimon
to
thinks it's
to
because
make
they're coming
to
from the
force people
director
into.
of a funeral parlor.
It's also a tactic to force people into buying a product. That's what you're doing. It's like saying, "Oh, drink this tea and it will make you skinnier." Same concept.
And you are? Be quick.
Hello there. Would you be interested in understanding a bit about our services at the Wangsheng Funeral
Are
Parlor?
you 65 and older? Do you have back pains and heart problems? We'll get Wangshu insurance today. We guarantee that if you have your badge on you, we will guarantee that we will take care of your body once you have passed. We will give you a good ceremony to pass you on to the afterlife. But if you don't have it on you, just terms of services, by the way, if you don't have it on you, well, we're just gonna dump your body into a pile.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I'm not in need of your services. So you're out here looking for new customers? Don't you think this might be a bit of a crass way of going about it?
Don't you think you should be targeting older folk?
Hardly.
Oh, that's so
What's
rude.
the
I'm
fashion
sorry.
these days? Bring the service to the customer and all that.
I'm not sure it's every service that falls into that. Anyway, please bother someone else if you don't mind.
He's so kind.
Another failure.
This guy.
Still, not the end of the world.
This guy is literally too nice. That was the nicest. That was the most polite way to say get lost ever. He's just like, please go away. You look like an old lady.
I know your face. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor director, right? I'm sorry, I'm really in no need of it.
Don't apologize. Get to know us. We've got a new sale going on. Ever hear the saying, out with the old, in with the new? Well, going out with a bang is the best way to start off in style
Oh
on the other
my
side.
gosh.
If you keep talking like this, I'll have to call the Millilith.
No. Okay, relax.
She's
We're leaving.
Oh.
But Wangsheng Funeral Parlor awaits your distinguished patronage.
Yeah, it's so funny. Like,
You really don't give up, do you?
tough crowd. There's no pursuing them.
Are you trying to make me feel better?
Yes, I'm playing a dating sim from now on.
Thank you. Seems you understand me far better than most people.
Not really. I think you're kind of
Not
funny.
really. This is just getting really uncomfortable.
Not really. Enough business development. Please help me find someone.
Business development? Is that what you see this as? Surely you don't think all that was business to.
Then what was it exactly? Traumatization for its own sake?
Wait, can she like see? Okay, I'll be fine with what she says if she can like see when somebody dies. If she can see when somebody dies and she says these things, then I won't be as mad as compared to if she like just goes to people and be like, "Oh, do you feel like you're dying today? Well, then sign up with Wang Shu Funeral Parlor today, and we'll guarantee that if your body is not among the masses, we will definitely bury you in a nice small coffin."
No, no, no. The business development ended after the discussion with the adventure. I was helping to find somebody for Mung. You remember Big G?
Rings a bell.
As it turns out, the Big G that Mung is looking for is a ghost adrift in the mortal realm. The three we saw just now were all people I suspected of being followed by Big G, but having seen them, I
Oh,
didn't sense the presence of anything otherworldly.
okay.
So we just had a quick chat, and I left it at that.
If that was stopping for a quick chat, I wonder what's the.
Why didn't you say so? Paimon thought you had some kind of sixth sense for, people in declining health.
The same by my
Huh?
side.
What would I need that kind of ability for? I'm no doc. Were you seriously hoping that the director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was going to start healing people?
No, I
Or-
just thought you were predicting people's death. I knew you wouldn't heal. In fact, I think you would kill people more than heal them.
I was trying to subtly imply that. Never mind. Paimon wouldn't know how to.
Well, let's
Honestly,
leave that for now and
guys,
head back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
there hasn't been
This
much
Big G
fighting, which I
matter
actually
is very
enjoy
closely
because I
linked
can
to
just
Mung.
make jokes and stuff. I don't really have to focus on fighting anything. I just can make jokes um about how crazy this lady is. Honestly, though, I gotta admit, though, this is much more fun than Ganyu's story quest. Just for the fact that she like this is such an oddball character that you can actually like find humor in it by how absurd she is and by the things she says. That's why I like this one so much more than Ganyu, because you can find humor and it's entertaining. I feel it's more entertaining hearing what comes out of her mouth than like doing the entire Ganyu story. Because I'll be honest, they didn't give her much. I mean, like they at least gave her a little bit of story with like the Deptai and stuff, but that's it.
Mung, I'm back. I'm afraid we're still no closer to finding.
I see. Well, I'm just sorry for the trouble. I've already searched in all the likely places.
Who is this Big G
I guess I should start at the beginning. My home was in the vicinity of Wuwang Hill. In my youth, I had a good many friends there. Big G was one of them. We were the best of friends. Inseparable, really. But one day, there was an accident. And that was the end of him.
Oh, so Big G was one of your friends that died, and you want to find his spirit.
I've never forgotten. Too many memories, I suppose.
I often return
to Wuwang Hill.
He talks very slow.
Recently, after one such visit, I started to feel strange. Now, every night, Big G appears in my dreams. I can't help but wonder, did I disturb him somehow?
Someone's likes a tall story. Sounds like a tall story. That kind of thing doesn't happen.
Perhaps. I don't have proof, but I can't stop worrying.
My word. I'm sorry,
I get more
guys.
anxious every day.
This man takes like 5 minutes to get out 3 words.
How would I ever come to terms with my childhood friend becoming an evil spirit?
That's why he joined Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. In place of a salary, I'm helping him deal with this matter.
Damn. Wait, so then how does he, like, where does he sleep and eat? You know, I'm not gonna go
And
into
in
that.
fact, what
I
Mom
don't.
has said is entirely
That's just
plausible.
another railroad
Spirits on
bounce
occasion
on
do
me.
find a way into our world. But as for evil spirits, I think you're scaring yourself. Even I have only encountered malevolent forces a handful of times.
But are you sure there's no danger? I couldn't bear for him to go around harming people.
You see what I mean? Look at the state of him. If we can't find Big G, it'll eat away. Those people we found today were also amongst childhood friends. I thought there was a good chance Big G might have hidden among them. But here we are, empty-handed.
Wong Hill, childhood friends? Seems like we're out of leads.
Sorry, excuse me. Is this Wangsheng funeral? My name's Lo Chung. I've had this awful feeling recently, like
Oh.
something's staring at me.
Coincidence? I think not.
Some of my friends and I
Detective
went to
Paimon
Wulong
is on
Hill
the
the other
case,
day on a
boys.
dare.
We're gonna find some
After I
evil
returned
spirits.
home, I
We're
fell
gonna go
ill.
ghost
I've
bust
been having
on
recurring
Big
nightmares,
G.
but the doctors can't find anything wrong with me.
We're gonna go Ghostbusters on Big G's booty.
I think that it's a curse, right? I've been cursed by a demon.
Say no more. There's no doubt it's a demonic curse, all right, and a serious one at that.
You believe so too? That it's just like they say in the tales of old. The vengeful spirits of the gods who fell in the Archon War return to cast their evil curses upon mortals. And if the curse isn't lifted, it will burn through the body, laying waste
Relax,
to
Bado.
flesh
You're not
and
that
bone.
important.
Oh, what a wretched
Oh, it
end!
sounds so rude. I feel kind of bad for him. It must be terrifying. I know what it means. Like, it must be scary to think about like an actual spirit haunting you. But I mean, if it's chill, right, and he just talks to you and stuff, I mean, I wouldn't mind having like, it's basically a friend that's always with you.
The symptoms I'm having are just like those described in the tales.
I'm not talking about like the curse. The curse is bad, but I mean like if there was just a spirit following you around.
Wong Hill? No, I don't think it was a curse. It was probably just Big G.
Hold your horses, both of you. There's no need to creep each.
Isn't that exactly what you like to do, though?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor specializes in demonic stuff like this, right? Help me! I beg you! I'm too...
All right,
Too
all
young to
right.
die.
Don't panic. Leave it to me. You've come to the right person.
Okay.
However, in order to lift the curse, we need a suitable location. Come with me, my trusty assistants.
I guess I'll...
Help him make the preparations. When you're ready, come and find me. Once we've finished with this, we'll get back to the Big G.
Okay, I guess.
Right. Let's go.
God. Sometimes dialogue in this game just takes too long. See guys, I'm trying to keep these videos also very short again, as I said. I mean, as you guys noticed with the previous videos, they are very short. Like, compared to my other videos, obviously, they are very short. But, like, for me, it's so hard to make videos short. Like, like, what people say now, like, nowadays, I sound like an old person, but most people like consuming shorter clips of um of what is it called, entertainment, I'd say. People like that type of stuff more than they actually like these type of like long gameplay playthroughs. And I'm very curious to see if I'm guessing if you watch YouTube more than TikTok or whatever, I'm guessing you prefer like this type of thing
Rituals are you gonna
more than
perform
actual scrolling through TikTok or whatever.
No ritual at all. We just need to kill some time.
Eh?
Wait. You didn't take all that vengeful god's curse stuff seriously, did you? They were eradicated ages ago. You saw those two. One thinks he's been cursed. The other one believes his friends turned into an evil spirit. Now you see why I believe that ordinary folks should be kept in the dark. I've seen too many people lose their senses on account of things like this. If you want to calm them down, you need to convince them with something tangible. And the best way to do that is to make a great show of destroying the boogeyman they believe in before their very eyes.
Sounds like that might work. If you were trying to cheer up a 3-year-old.
How old are you?
Why would you ask that? Paimon just wants to know why we can't tell everyone the truth.
Oh, imagine Paimon just whoops out. She's like, "Oh, I'm 3,000 years old."
Because you can't guarantee that telling an ignorant person the truth will What I can do is pretend to pull back anyone who believes their time is nigh. But since the curse is imaginary, our fix will also be make-believe.
Makes sense.
Oh, so it's
Why
what?
would anyone believe that it's a curse?
Do you know the history of the Yaksha?
It's mind over matter. I haven't heard about it. I know just some, but I know all of it, fam. We got like for the Zhao Lantern right event, whatever. We got like the whole backstory of
They
them. We
once
know it.
fought against the ancient gods. They fought brilliantly in a battle that engulfed the whole world in darkness.
But only one survived,
Although the
and that was
gods were defeated
Zhao.
in the end, their resentment persevered.
Yes, we
That
know the
resentment
story.
turned into a pestilence spreading amongst the
Ordinary
ordinary
folk,
folk.
blah, 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 blah,
Hysteric people
mistook
mistook it for the curse of the gods. The plague took the lives of many, which only furthered its
Yada,
spread,
yada,
as the
yada,
dead were a
yada,
breeding ground for the disease.
yada, yada. I'm sorry, guys. It's just that we've like basically covered this in the Zhao events. Like we spoke on this.
Then someone discovered how to prevent it from spreading. Purify the air and burn the bodies of the deceased. The pioneers of these practices were, you guessed it, the founders of the Wangsheng.
Paimon didn't see that coming.
Wait,
Really?
wait, but couldn't Zhao, like previously, Zhao can take the anger from people or something like that? I can't remember, but like there was something
Yes.
to do on that line.
Anyway, it took many years, but eventually the plague was completely eradicated. We've dealt with similar phenomena multiple times throughout the ages. Each time we successfully restored the balance between life and to sum it up, we are gatekeepers, guarding the border for the sake of both
That's
the
what
living
you
and
meant.
the dead.
Never knew Wangshen had such a long history. Long
So
history.
when I say this curse is just a figment of the imagination, I say it with more certainty than most. But I also can't really go telling people that the ancient plagues were real, or it would incite panic.
I was gonna say that it's basically what she says is
Anyway,
it's mind over
let's wait a
matter.
bit more and get ready for the show.
Oh, are we gonna
You're
use this
finally
thing?
here. We just finished. Now, look here. This device is used to drive away evil spirits. It'll absorb the curse inside you and cause it to take a physical form. But don't worry. The traveler here is a seasoned warrior and will assure our safety.
Doing the dirty work again. You failed to mention we'd need to fight.
Oh, right. I forgot to tell you.
Will that really solve my problem?
Trust the director. She might look like a weirdo, but she's serious about everything she does.
How can you call me a weirdo? I mean, wouldn't you say it's more charmingly naive or disarmingly different?
Disarming me.
All right, let's get down to business. My glamorous assistant, please activate.
Okay. Let me guess. We're gonna fight a Ruin Guardian or a Hunter Guardian, Golem or whatever.
Is it
Oh,
really
no.
possible to materialize the curse?
Burn, baby, burn. Do, 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 do. Burn, baby, burn. Oh, wait, they didn't die. Wait, you didn't die from that? There we
I'm
go.
counting on you!
Oh, okay, more people. Great. Freeze. Hit him with that. And then just slice and dice. Slice and dice. Slice and dice. Okay, I need to draw their attacks.
By royal decree.
And then this. One thing I need to do, guys, once like once all the content dies down again, because there's a lot of videos of me making on Genshin, because as I said in my previous videos, it was dead, but now there's so much content now for me to go through. So, once it dies down again, they like don't release anything for like. When I mean don't release anything, like the story, like they're probably gonna release the next section to the story or map next. So once I'm done like making those, I'm gonna really focus on upgrading my characters, because I feel that my characters are very weak. Like the only strong character I have is Arthur. All the rest are just dead. Okay, he's the
By
last
royal
one.
I'll protect us.
Wind blade!
Let's go.
How are you feeling?
Yes, I feel more invigorated than ever before. I can't express how grateful I am for your and the Traveler's help. If it hadn't been for you, the curse would have taken my.
Great. In which case, I guess now I can tell you. You've been This exorcism device? People like you wouldn't recognize it, but it's just an old ley line monolith deceptively effective at attracting monsters. And those were real monsters, not a manifestation of your curse. So riddle me this. If I didn't do anything to lift the curse, then what's the cause of your sudden
The curse? Was it? Then why was I sick?
Well, you caught a cold, ate something bad, or just scared yourself sick. It's anyone's guess. But I'm leaning towards the last option. Wouldn't be the first time in my career.
How unexpected.
I also didn't expect that, but still.
Don't mention it. I found a way to deal with your fears this time, but I can't do it over and over again. So I'd appreciate it if you try not to give in to superstitions. Human life is short. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Wow. What a weird thing to. I shall head back. I'm sorry for troubling.
I feel relieved to see that it wasn't Big G's doing. However, unless he crosses the border, there will be no end to his antics. Since we are done with the matter at hand, can we resume our search for Big G?
I believe that won't be needed. He found us first.
Big
Where's
G?
Big G?
I didn't mean to bother you.
This is Big G? He's just a child?
Well, he is a spirit. It's quite normal that he looks just like he did
I
when he
mean,
left
we've
this
seen
world.
a few spirits before. I'm just saying, like in previous videos, if you pull them up, like we have seen like kid spirits and stuff. We've seen a
What
dog, I'm
Paimon
pretty
imagined
sure,
when Paimon
like a
first heard the
spirit dog or
name
something.
Big G.
Let's bring him back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We
You know the funny thing is, guys, the thing that took the longest to do, actually, was literally just dialogue. Did you notice the only fight we had lasted about what, 3 minutes, maybe less, actually maybe more. That took 3 minutes to do. I can't believe this. Most of this gameplay is literal dialogue. I mean, I guess it's kind of nice. As I said, we can just make jokes on it. That's why I enjoy it sometimes. For example, like how I was just laughing at this lolly's concepts and ideas
After
of
all
life
that's
and
happened,
stuff.
Paimon's not
So
even
Big
sure what's
G's
going on
not.
anymore.
I didn't expect to stumble upon Big G just like that.
actually, I'm not surprised in the slightest. Remember what I said? There's only so many evils. It was a twist of fate that made him leave Wuwang Hill in the first place. Now, for some reason, he can't go back.
This explanation sounds a bit far-fetched to Paimon.
Actually, she pretty much summed it up.
Don't ever question my professional and
I just wanted to check up on my friends. That's why I came to Liua. I promise I wasn't up to any mischief. I never wanted to scare anyone. A few days ago, some people came to Wuwang Hill on a dare. I heard them saying they'd come from Liua Harbor, so I followed one of them back and ended up here.
it must have been poor Lo Chung that you followed. Maybe he didn't notice you, but he could still feel your presence. Now we
Ah,
know what caused his nightmares.
I was discovered.
Well, I assume so, otherwise he wouldn't have been scared half to death.
why didn't you come look for Monk?
Yeah, Hotel and Mung were searching for you all over the place.
Oh, that's because I couldn't find them. It's my first time in Liua Harbor, and I got lost in the...
Now that you mention it, Big G always had a poor sense of direction. When we were kids, he'd never go down the hill by himself. We always had to lead.
So, all of this was just because you got... Why didn't you just fly? Like any other ghost or spirit. Don't you think it's much easier to find your way from...
I can't. It's too high for me. I get
Oh my
scared.
gosh. I never thought I'd hear a ghost say he's scared of
That's right, yes!
my
He used to
day.
be so afraid of heights that he wouldn't even so much as look down the hill. You haven't changed a bit.
Good thing they didn't call you tall. Okay, that's That's cringy.
I knew I wasn't supposed to show myself to the living, and with so many people walking around Liyue Harbor, my only choice. I wouldn't have found you if it weren't for the ley line monolith's call.
I'm so relieved that you haven't become an evil spirit.
Like I said, don't ever doubt my professional instincts. No, all we have to do is escort this lost child back to Wuong Hill, and we should be done.
But he just said he wanted to visit his friends. Apart from me, there's also little Wu, Moo Moo,
Oh
and Songzi.
God.
Well, if that's the case, we can't let him down. Mung and I will escort Big G back to Wuong Hill. You meet with those three and ask them for keepsakes to symbolize each one.
They're all friends. Can't we just go there all together? Or maybe we can take Big G to...
That's not a good idea. I don't want to scare them.
Aw.
I wouldn't want ordinary folks to become superstitious. The less they know, the better. So be careful what you say when you collect the...
Okay.
Are we really going...
Oh gosh.
At least I keep...
Honestly, guys, I was thinking of ways I could edit this video to make it shorter, but at those points, I don't know how I'm gonna make this video shorter.
You. Sorry, I won't be needing the funeral parlor's services anytime soon.
Wang said that he's an old friend of yours. Told us his story.
Yes, we grew up together. We
We
still keep in touch even... I don't know why he started working for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. To be honest, I find their director to be quite peculiar, but he must have had his reasons. He's on his own now, after all. And he still can't get over what happened. Did he tell you about it?
Yeah, he did. If you could pick one thing to give to Big G as a keeps, just, theoretically speaking.
Typical
We're just being
Paimon.
hypothetical here.
What's a little bit
Definitely
of
not gonna
Paimon
actually
is?
go commemorate.
I'd cook something for him. Oh, he could eat spicy food like no other. His favorite meal was extra spicy jue. I can make it for you if you bring me some jueyun chilies. I'm sure he'd appreciate the flavor of his childhood years.
Deal. Just give it.
Please tell me. Please tell me. From my
Jueyun chilies are
hoarded, for being a hoarder. Thank you. I was gonna be like, I'm so grateful I'm a hoarder. When it comes to anything, I'll just take it.
Great. This should be enough. I'll get started on the jueyun chili chicken. I guess you've got other folks to when everyone's ready.
Great. See, how did he know about the others?
Yeah, I'm with Paimon. How did he? I think Big G went to all of them. It's either Big G went or Manga. What's that guy's name? Whatever his name is.
Not you again. I told...
Mung told us about you. You're good friends.
That's true, yes. Come to think of it, I remember he did join Wangsheng Funeral Parlor recently. It didn't take long for his good friends to figure out why.
The
But
Big G
I know there's
incident.
nothing we can say to help him get over it. Letting go of the past is a painful process. So, is Big G the reason you're here to see me?
How did you know?
Don't worry, I'm a businessman. I won't go spilling your secrets. Everyone hears the name Moo Moo and thinks I must be dim-witted. I never heard the end of it when I set up shop. But I'd say I proved a few people. Here, take this. It's a top-of-the-line toy box we all dreamed of owning as kids. Back then, none of us could afford it. We were penniless.
Aww, they started from nothing and became something. Oh, that's so
Today,
cool. They started
business is
from
booming. I ended up buying loads of these. It was a dream come true.
Oh, that's so
Wow.
kawaii.
You must be like super.
For me, it's a memento of a childhood long gone. Without it, we wouldn't be where we are today. So, having found me, I guess you'll be looking for Little Wu and Songza next.
We already saw Little Wu. Now we gotta find Songza.
I see. If it's Songza you're after, let's meet at the overpass at Feiyun Slope. I've got an errand to run. I'll come
Are they all gonna say goodbye to Big G? Because that would be hella wholesome. Oh god, I had a... Never mind. That would be hella wholesome. Oh, it's up there. I was like, what the heck? How do I get up there?
Place to go for classic you at dishes.
Oh, I have to like walk all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm walking the way up. Do, do, do. By the way, I've noticed that a lot of people play this game. Like I expect. I never knew that the Genshin Impact community was so big. I only realized one day when I was like scrolling through YouTube, and then I was like, cause I'll be honest, I don't watch Genshin Impact videos. I
You're
like
all
to
here.
experience everything for myself. When it comes to this game.
Reminiscing about old times, thinking back to past events.
Our hometown was completely destroyed in a disaster, so we've got nowhere to go back to. Now, home is wherever friends are.
They've just been telling me you're looking for keepsakes.
Yo, she looks old. Okay, actually, she doesn't look old, but her eye, looks like she doesn't get any sleep. She looks like she's been awake for like 2 days.
I make artisan Xiao lanterns down by Liyue Harbor. I
Don't
guess
you have
they
like 20
represent
of
me better than anything. A few days ago, I bought some quality plastrite shards. They're currently all in the warehouse at the dock. I've already spoken to the manager. Could I ask you to retrieve them for me?
Seems like you already know what's going on. Be back in a jiff.
Ah. Fetch quest, fetch quest, fetch quest, fetch quest, fetch quest. Fetch quest, fetch quest, fetch quest. Thy be thy fetch quest. How cruel mistress thy is. Shakespearean. Let's see. Let's see. We need to get some plasterite. Some shard plasterite. Let's see here.
I think she mentioned it. Yes, here you are in the register.
No
No,
problem.
problem. The plastrite shards are over in that crate there.
Okay, thank you. These guys look like
Doesn't
bandits.
seem like they're here.
I know it's not good to
Let's
judge
look
people
someplace
by how
else.
they look, but listen, after like
Doesn't seem like
doing
they're
so many
here.
missions
Let's look
where
someplace
these
else.
like guys who look like this attack you with giant sledgehammers and then try and smash your face in, he doesn't get that far.
These
That
look
all?
like what songs I was talking about.
Kind of irritating that the only way to get up there is through the staircase. I wish you could just climb up. Because, and that's one thing I don't like about Genshin, the fact that you can't like, wait, oh, sick, I just found us. I just found a way to skip all
My
of the
thanks
walking.
to both of you. This looks like great stuff.
Building a lantern.
Okay, there we go. I wrote all 5 of our names inside the lantern.
Aw,
You
so
know,
nice.
no matter what the days may bring, whichever roads we choose to take, while this rite remains observed, each of us remains the same.
Aw,
As for the matter of Big G, the 3 of us have discussed amongst ourselves and agreed we won't press you on it.
But if you get the chance, please let them know we're doing well, and that the things we once spoke of, they've all come to pass.
you can count on us.
Thank you. We'll pass it on. Big G is lucky to have friends.
Aw,
We got
to think
everything
they
we need.
remember him from back then. I mean, it makes sense though, because I mean, let's be honest, guys. Would you ever forget a friend that dies? Like comment down below. I know it's kind of grim, but I don't think anybody could forget a friend. Like if a friend had to die, even when they're younger, I think it would really affect you badly. I'm pretty sure it affects most people because like, imagine it must be so like to think somebody you spend so much time with just passes away. Death in general is just horrible, but I mean it happens to everyone. My only hope for everyone ever is that they die of old age. I would love if everybody could die. It sounds so grim, I know, but I would so much prefer people dying in a bed next to their loved ones rather than their life being taken away without their consent, without I feel I just never like the thought of people dying.
Oh, you're
Dying.
back already? Sooner than I expected.
And especially people who get their life taken away. I feel like nobody has the right to take somebody else's life away.
You didn't
It's
go spilling the
it's just
beans, did you,
horrible to me.
Paimon?
Does Paimon look that unreliable to you?
I'm kidding. Anyway, looks like they were willing to hand over some keepsakes. So I guess they knew the deal. Nevertheless, when it comes to things like ghosts and ghouls, spirits and souls, the one thing everyone knows is you never know what to expect. Which explains why they were reluctant to pry and find out the full story.
Sounds terrifying.
Which is just as
I
well,
can't tell
because if they
if
had
you're
attempted
serious.
to, it would have been too much for me to deal with. Guard the border between life and death. This is Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's most important responsibility, and I'm stricter than most.
So what about us? Does it matter if we cross the border?
Of course not. After all, you were caught up in all this already, just like Meng. It's not the end of the... And where we're going, don't be surprised at what you may see or what... All of it exists within the border between the living and the dead.
Wait, are we gonna go to the
ordinary
afterlife?
place,
Are we gonna
really.
see what the
The only
afterlife is?
special thing about it, whatever you do, don't get all worked up
Okay,
over
okay,
nothing.
okay.
So listen
I'm
to
sorry
everything
I'm
I
skipping,
say.
but this sounds too interesting.
Scared, but like who
Blah 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 blah
says?
blah.
We're already caught up in
We
this.
better see what to do then. I'm sorry, this is too interesting. Wait, are we actually gonna get to see? Oh, I should have figured it out. I'll be honest. I don't know why I didn't expect this party. Give me a. What am I doing? Uh,
I won't hold you back.
I mean, actually, I don't need a stop. I don't need one because you get to play
I'll
as
take care
the.
of it.
It's fine. We get to play as this Houter. Houter. By the way, I'm sorry guys if this this thing sounded a little grim. I made it kind of depressing. I'm so sorry about that.
What is this place?
Somewhere close to death, but not like the hell or underworld from the tales of old. This is just a place where the ley lines tend to go a little bit haywire. So keep your cool.
Whoa,
Follow
she
me.
lost a
The
lot of
farewell
health.
ceremony site is just up ahead.
Yo, calm down.
Let the show begin.
Yo,
That
she
pattern
lost a
looks
lot of.
familiar.
From the right angle, you can make out the whole thing.
Wait, what?
Oh, just like last time.
Oh. There we go. I was like, wait. Oh, so she like teleports. Wait, so like, do all 5-star characters do something different? I mean, like she just runs like that, but like, some 5-star characters, like when she runs, like she dashes. She like dashes. I'm not sure like if I would like her as a character or not. Maybe I should read her like stats and stuff. Maybe
Oz, reveal that.
I'm using as much as I can because she's a trial character, so.
Doesn't feel at peace.
Cool.
That's why it's named the border. You can't just cross whenever you please. You need to have a little... How do people normally put it? Pomp and ceremony?
I don't even know what that does, but
I'm pretty sure that's not how people put it.
I really like the dash attack spear. I actually wish I had a spear character like Zhao or Zhongyi because I love their attack. It's so cool. Like how they just dash at people. Like, okay, can I? There we go.
Let the show
Let's
begin.
do this. Get him with that. Oh damn, she's almost dead. I'm using her because I want to heal Botao. Because you know she does that thing where she like heals. Honestly, she loses HP very quickly, I must say. For a lot of characters. Maybe I'm not using her right. Maybe that's the case, but I feel like she loses.
By the way, I imagine Adventurers Guild member...
Okay, I figured it out somehow. Don't know how I did it. That's so irritating. Okay, so basically I cut it. So like, what happened was I couldn't line that thing up properly, so it wasn't match. So I literally couldn't access this, and I'm pretty sure I got it correct like twice. But then once I like exited the room and came back, then it worked. So weird. Honestly.
Orders given.
Oh, come
Orders
on!
received.
I messed up. I messed up. I messed up.
Come
I'm supposed to press
on, we can
this.
do it.
Wait. Oh, that doesn't heal her.
Let's dance.
Oh damn! I thought it would. It's kind of irritating. Oh. She's not gonna survive that long, I'll be honest.
Huh?
Wait, does this heal? Nope.
Huh? Huh?
Of course. Of course.
Ink! Higher, higher, pants on fire!
What?
Disappear!
Disappear. Oh god. Oh, I just got buffs.
Go.
Oh no, I messed up, I messed up. I messed
Let
up.
the show begin.
Oh. What is this? What is this? I can't move! This dude, I hate Genshin Impact so much. Can I? There we go, jeez. I swear, sometimes this game is just absolutely
Oz revealed.
dog
Windblade!
Higher, higher, pants on fire!
So she like heals and increases attack. What she seems to be doing. Damn, she does damage. Back. Back. Jeez. Honestly, I thought this video would be much shorter, but apparently they decided, hey, this is gonna take forever. What enemies am I fighting now? Okay guys, I'm back. So, basically, for the last about 20 minutes, I've been going through a loop. Because, what happens is,
We're
once
stuck.
you go through a
The
door,
spirits have trapped us!
you
Don't
go
be
through
daft.
a
Let my mind
continuous
at
loop
rest.
until you
Things
take one of
started
the
to
doors and
go
go.
under,
I
folks,
went
to
through it
cross
about 3 or 4
So you
times.
said it. Finally! Paimon thought we were gonna be trapped in that weird place forever.
That's exactly the point. Trespassers end up running scared.
So that's the weird stuff out of.
Yep.
What?
Now she wants us to jump into a freaking ditch, okay? Why not? There might have been treasure, but I don't care at this point. Like, I'm just irritated. Like this has so much. This is kind of cooler, I guess. Just like some maze runner. I mean, like some Tomb Raider type of thing. So I guess it's much better than the new one. At the same time, it's much more tedious
Welcome
because
to the
I feel like
farewell
characters
ceremony
feel
site.
much
Our
slower.
destination is just up ahead.
Slow.
I know you're excited, so feel free to have a look around and talk amongst yourselves. Soon you'll find out there's nothing special about this place.
Nothing special about the afterlife.
Are you clients? Seeing that it was Hu Tao that brought you puts me at ease. But I'm afraid we don't. My name is. Everyone says waiting is different. I can keep waiting. It's all the same to me. Waiting's all I can do anyway.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
Are you new here? I
I can't believe how nice the scenery is. I thought it'd be all pitch black and freezing cold with no sense of space or time. Here I can finally work out a lifetime of emotions. It's fantastic.
It's also very sad because you're basically waiting in line to like depart from the afterlife. Wow. I'm not gonna speak to some old dude. I'm joking.
It's the lantern rite again. Wouldn't it be cool if we got to see the lanterns ourselves one day?
This is on there, right?
You can make a wish without a lantern, you know. My mom told me. As long as you yell it really loud, your wish will come true in the future.
I love how they made them so like unmistakable. Except these two. These two look exactly the same, like they printed them out. This guy's wearing glasses, so you
Yell it? Isn't that...
As soon as the first person yells, and everyone else just joins in, and nobody feels
That's right. Little Woo, you start.
Alright, I wish I could open a massive restaurant with never-ending dishes and snacks, so I could eat Joy and chili chicken every day!
You accomplished that?
That's your wish. If that's so funny, what's your wish?
To get rich, of course. Do big business and make a load of Mora. With Mora, you can do whatever you want and be happy.
You accomplished that?
Yeah, if you get rich, you could buy that super expensive toy box.
Not just one. One for everyone. No, loads for everyone.
Aww.
Well, if Momo's gonna be a businessman, then I don't need to earn any money.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's tough getting rich. Don't put all the pressure on me.
As for me, I want to learn to make Mingxiao lanterns. The big kind! And
So she-
Xiao lanterns, too.
Oh, so they
I'll be the
accomplished
best
all their
artist
dreams.
around.
Well, except him. Except Mung.
Yeah. That way we don't
I
need
mean,
to go to
he
Liyue Harbor
just
to release
was,
Xiao lanterns.
he was just dealing with the loss of his friend for like a few years, so.
Anyway, those are our wishes. Mung, Big G, what me?
Aww.
They all disappeared.
It brings back so many memories. That was the last lantern ride the five of us spent together.
It's been so long. Everyone's all grown up. Have all those wishes really come true?
They've come true. We can prove it to you.
We asked each of them for parting. Little Woo's become a chef. Momo's a successful businessman. And Zongza makes great shell.
Really? Wow.
We've never forgotten our childhood dreams. We've kept them in our hearts as a promise to each other.
That's very cool. Not a lot of people can say that they've kept to their childhood dreams and have actually accomplished them.
Anyway, time
That's
to
a
release
huge
this
thing
lantern.
to do, and that's a big that's something you should be very proud of if you can achieve your like childhood
Hey,
dream.
take a hint. Let's give them some space to go over the good old.
Okay, so am I done now? Nope. Still have to talk to you, Miss Lobby Khan. Miss Lobby.
Take the hint? Really?
Don't you need
Of all of us,
guard
you're the one who needs to learn how to
border?
read the room.
Your scope of work isn't nothing like I imagined.
Really? The end result is the same, though. Exactly what I do and how I do it are just minor techniques. As I explained, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was once upon a time more akin to a doctor's office than an actual funeral parlor.
Ah, see.
During the Archon War, piles of corpses covered the wilderness. People were plunged into misery and suffering. Disease was spreading all over the land. Death devastated the world. Such were the times when the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first established. As humans, its founders were deemed too insignificant to matter. But slowly, they managed to drive away death.
They must have paid a huge price.
After generations, Liyue Harbor became a bustling hub of prosperity, luring people with dreams of great fame and abundant mora. But in the end, some lunatics stirred up the legacy of the dead. By that I mean the remnants of the defeated gods that ravaged the world. I won't go into specifics of that situation, but suffice to say that at its peak, life was on the verge of bringing about its own It took a long, long time. Longer than you'd think to restore balance and reinstate the border. Without it, Liyue Harbor as we know it wouldn't be here today. Neither would the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, you or me.
Okay, can you reveal a bit
Not
more?
a chance. Curiosity can be perilous, you know. Don't forget my warning. The less you know, the better.
Trust me. the traveler has been to other worlds. He knows too much already. Your little story about some ghosts and stuff is not gonna phase my guy at all. I'm just like the
What you
hype
make
man
of
for
my
the
words is up to
traveler.
you. I do
Maybe
hope that
it's
most of it flew over your heads,
for the
though. The
better.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is just
Disagree.
that. A
It's
funeral
time to go
parlor.
back.
Nothing more to. We live in peaceful times, but this harmonious coexistence between life and death should never. Huh? It's about time. Let's go.
What kind of place is that?
I just mean where we first bumped into each other. I come up with fun names for things sometimes, okay? No need to.
Okay, can I just like press map? Okay, no. Okay. Collect all of the stuff in the chest. And then go here, leave, domain. Domain. The domain. And then it takes like a billion years to load. This video was actually a very long. I think it was, to be fair, I think it's also my fault because I was literally asking for it by saying, oh, I've been uploading shorter videos, and then this video is like long as
I
hell.
think we did everything we. But if you ever really do become an evil spirit and come back with more nefarious nonsense in mind, I may have to forget our friendship and give you a far less fond farewell.
I won't, I promise. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me. Now that I know that my friends are doing so well, I have no intention to bother.
I also want to thank you. You made my dream come true.
So you should also mind my warning, Mung. If you won't let go of the past, I might reunite you two sooner than you think.
She just threatened to kill him.
How can you say such horrendous things with that smile on your face?
Well then, last but not least, let's say our goodbye.
See you later, Big G.
Not like that. You won't be seeing him later. Let's stick to goodbye.
No worries. I'm sorry. Of all the wishes we yelled that day, only ours hasn't come true.
Nah, don't be bothered by that. No life is without its regrets.
Oh, facts.
You can leave in peace
Man
now.
speaks facts. No life is
Alright.
without regrets.
I'll remember you
Life.
all.
If you don't have regrets in life, you never loved.
Goodbye.
Because I'm pretty sure everybody
He's
has
gone
regrets. But the most important thing is to not look back on the regrets, but to learn from them and move forward.
I thought
Don't
that closure would
dwell
bring me
on the
relief, but
regrets.
all I
Don't
can
think if
feel
I
now
could do
is
things differently,
emptiness.
what would happen. You shouldn't think like that. You should be thinking about what happened, how you can change it now in the present.
So, what was the
And
wish you
move
two
on.
made? We didn't have a chance to hear it earlier.
Well, after each of us has started a family and built a career, we want both our families to spend the lantern rite together.
Oh, that's so wholesome.
That's why I envy my friends so much. Little Wu
You
and the
still have a
rest,
lot ahead of you.
they all had
Cheer
a
up.
chance to fulfill their wishes. Mine, however, will remain just a dream.
You still have a lot of
That's
ahead
right. Also, think about this. Everyone gets burnt to ash one day. So enjoy your life while you can, and when your duty to the living is over, you can meet whoever you want again in the afterlife. Isn't that...
Thanks.
Either way, I don't think I'll ever return to Wuwang Hill. I have a lot of feelings to process.
No worries. It's a good opportunity for you to go on vacation. Consider your leave approved. Naturally, this doesn't change the terms of our previous agreement. The leave will be unpaid.
I wonder how he's been surviving if he doesn't get paid for it.
Aren't you forgetting about something?
I took you to the border and let you have a look around, didn't I? But based on your reaction, it seems like you didn't find what you're looking for. It is
This-
a pity indeed.
She's horrible. Okay, I hate her. She's one of the worst characters. She literally tricked us into doing all this bullshit.
The biggest pity of all is your lack of help.
I was fishing around on your behalf through the channels that aren't accessible to you. Unfortunately, I didn't find any leads worth
Oh, okay,
pursuing
okay,
either.
okay. I thought she literally was making the deal that we get to go there, and if we didn't find anything there, that was the deal. But apparently she was looking around. Okay, I'm fine with that.
I'll keep my eyes
Never
open
mind,
in
I don't
case
hate her.
anything crops up. If so, I'll be sure to let you know.
Okay, that's fine. I thought this chick was literally a scam artist. who literally just screws over everybody who works for.
You don't sound like you mean.
I'm not an expert on tracking down the living. However, if you want me to summon someone from the other side of the board,
Oh, stop saying creepy stuff.
relax. I'll help you look for
Seems
them.
like you
You
really
have my
like.
word.
Seems like being
My
a funeral
exquisite
home
sense of humor
director really
always goes
suits you.
unappreciated.
Seems like you really like your job.
I have my reasons.
She has to be younger than me.
Reasons?
The spirits we saw near the border are the dead that still long for the world of the living. But I've never seen any of the previous directors there, not even once.
Yeah.
This means that becoming the director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the right decision for them, and left them with no regrets.
I wouldn't agree with that. Everybody has regrets, no matter who you are. You might not say you have any regrets, but you do inside. It's facts. I know it sounds very grim, but it's fact. It's literally the truth. Everybody has something they regret. Why is he still here? Oh, he's thinking or whatever. Oh well. I guess yeah, that was pretty much it. We got tricked into being a freaking pack mule again. That's literally. I'm so glad. I can't wait to make videos on this because I haven't made the videos yet. But I'm so glad these are over. We literally just pack meals for all of them. But anyways, yeah, be on the lookout for my videos on Barbara's story thing. I was thinking maybe I should do all 5 endings, show you guys all 5 endings. But I might just keep it to like one video and then just show you all 5 at the end. Like we'll play them normally without knowing anything because I haven't watched any videos on these. I'm gonna play the whole thing normally, and then once I finish and get whichever ending we get, like it's just random. Like what I mean is we don't get to choose the ending. Like I'm not gonna like try to get a specific ending. I'm just gonna play it and whatever happens happens. We'll do that one time and then I'll just at the end of the video maybe I'll just show all the endings. And then also 6 endings. Oh sorry I got carried away, but she has 6 endings. Noelle has 6 endings. So basically my objective for Barbara and Noelle, because I've unlocked them first, first of all my objective is to get um uh I'm hoping it's an option for her to start liking me, Barbara to start liking me, and then Noelle to start liking me. Those are the endings I'm hoping for. I'm not sure if they're actual endings that exist that you end up with Barbara or Noelle, but we'll see. Anyways, enough of me rambling. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, all that jazz. Share this with your friends. And thank you to all the people who have subscribed. Thank you to all the people who have commented on my recent videos. I do see comments. Thank you so much. Um, and yeah, I hope you guys all have a great day. And good bye, guys.